We're back. But this afternoon, or late afternoon, it's around 5:45, we feel like taking you somewhere else in the world. Possibly South America, possibly in sort of a world where poor man's food is now hip and gourmet these days. What am I talking about? The arepa. The arepa is pretty simple. You watched us make the dough earlier on. It's very simple. It's pan, a brand, pre-cooked white cornmeal, and a little bit of water, a little bit of cornmeal, a touch of oil, maybe a little bit of salt, and we make these beautiful little arepa patties, which we're going to bake off in the oven. But more importantly than the arepas, I have a very special guest today, and I'd like to invite him into the screen right now.
Good afternoon.
Right over here.
Yes.
This special guest I would consider, this special guest I would consider probably one of the experts in arepas.
Yes.
In Venezuela, not his hometown, but most of his life was spent there in Caracas, Venezuela. He was telling me a story. Why don't you tell me the story? Right in front of your house, this little place, before people go to work.
Yes, yes.
So tell me.
They have, still know, they have Francisco Miranda, the factory, and they have a big avenue. They have an arepa store.
Like, was this a little shop that anyone can come in?
Yes.
And how much did an arepas cost back then? How much?
Well, I don't know.
But no, back then. A few pennies?
No, let's say 3 bolivar, 4 bolivar.
3 bolivar, 4 bolivar, 5 bolivar. So by that time, but it was a poor man's snack. It was flour, cornmeal, and then they would stuff it with certain things. You could put cheese, you could put jamon, which is ham,
beans,
black beans, which we're going to have today as well. Some chicken,
or eggs.
So it was a breakfast meal. It was a lunch meal. It was a dinner meal.
Anything you can use arepa.
But I forgot one thing. I didn't introduce this man to you. This is my father-in-law, Pasquale Lombardi, and he is the expert in arepas. Let's cook some off. So let's get started. I have my trusty pizza peel. Dad, why don't you hold that, please? Hold it very steady. Okay, my trusty pizza peel. Now this is not the way they used to do it in Venezuela, but we're going to do it this way. So hang on a second. Then we're going to put a bit of parchment paper because we want to release it. So hang on there, please. And we're going to take maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patties. No, we're gonna take it. You'll see. And now we're gonna launch it. We're gonna launch these arepas onto the hot stove.
Marcelo, do now.
And that's it. So that last batch we just slid on with a pizza peel. This batch I'm going to try to put it on a pizza pan. It's a netted pizza pan so that the heat from the stone in the oven will just be all over the place. So let's see. And we could probably get more on in one shot. Yeah, we can. There you go. Let's take a look at it. Ooh. Not bad, almost done. Back then, arepas used to be food that you could have all day long. You could have it for breakfast, you could have it for lunch, you could have it for dinner. But what part of the arepas do you remember the most? Like, give me a childhood memory of what arepas meant to you.
Bien tostaditas, ¿sabes?
What does that mean?
Bien
Nice and toasted.
Yes.
What was your what's
Spanish.
your, what
Preheat.
in Spanish? What's your favorite thing to put inside arepas? What's your favorite?
La carne mechada. Carne mechada, caraota negra, queso amarillo, que más, mucha.
So give me that in English. Give me that. Explain to me in English.
I have a chicken,
With tomato,
tomato, and queso,
with cheese. That's cheese.
cheese. Después we have some, what do you call that, black beans,
Yeah, black pinto beans.
black beans.
How about deviled ham? Deviled ham. Remember ham?
Yeah, yes.
Deviled ham. You don't hear of it
Yes,
too much, but
it-
deviled ham out of the can.
That's A1 there.
It's the was the classic.
Yes, the classic, yes.
Empanada filling.
Sí, señor. Carne mechada.
And carne machada is
La
what?
carne es carne
Like pulled.
las cortada small.
It's cut in
Chop,
pieces.
chop it, chop.
Well, today we're gonna have roast chicken and tomato onion. We're gonna have black pinto beans. We're gonna have some Memphis pulled pork, and then Ola's got some nice avocado as well.
Wow.
Avocado, right?
Hay avocado es algo especial, como allá hay mucho de eso. Ahora estamos aquí en Caracas, en Venezuela. Ahora estamos acá en Toronto. Tenemos toda la fruta sudamericana. Encontramos de todo. Y siempre la comemos. Eso que pasa.
Do you think this is the right color?
Yes. That's the right
And
color.
feel it.
Es exactly.
Tell me if that's good.
Exactly. Es cocinada muy buena, muy lista para comer.
So my father-in-law wants to try the very first one. So what I created for him is a beautiful barbecue pulled pork with black pinto beans. Try this. Basically, that's how it is. You fill it, like in the old days. They used to fill it on the street and just to close it and eat it.
If you try one,
You can't have one.
you never finish the to eat some more.
Well, tell me how it tastes.
Es un sabor especial.
And in English, that's a special flavor. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, feel the heat coming out of that oven. Perfect, just perfect. And just to keep it authentic, nice to present sort of cultural food in sort of a vessel that they would use in South America. A nice red clay pot would look great, and how beautiful they are. Can't wait to eat them.